King Charles and Queen Camilla will travel to Samoa today, wrapping up their whirlwind tour of Australia. Our royal reporter, Julia Bradley, is at Sydney Airport. So when do they actually leave, Julia?
Well, Laura, their Majesties are expected to leave Sydney shortly after 11 o'clock this morning. And when they arrive at the tarmac, they will be greeted by an official departure party. And that will include the Governor-General Sam Mostyn, the Governor of New South Wales, Margaret Beazley, the Deputy Premier of New South Wales, Prue, standing in for Premier Chris Minns, and Immigration Minister Tony Burke, representing the federal government. As you say, this has been a whirlwind tour. So many events jam-packed into a period of 5 days. That, of course, on account of the King's cancer battle. But it has been a very memorable trip. So many standout moments. And one of the most special really were the scenes that we saw at the Sydney Opera House last night. That was the big opportunity that members of the public had to perhaps meet the King and Queen if they were lucky. People handing over gifts. There were really big smiles in the crowd, a lot of cheers as they walked down those steps. We spoke to some people.
I can't wait to see them. I really can't. I'm just here to support, want to be here. Just can't wait. I'm so excited.
Well, it's for King Charles. It is just shaking a lot of people's hands. For us, it's something that we're going to be telling our grandkids like 50 years in the future. Like, I met the King.
It was absolutely amazing. It was such a huge honour and privilege to be able to meet the King today.
From sausage sizzles in Western Sydney to sheepdog demonstrations and even being sneezed on by an alpaca in Canberra, there were many moments that made headlines, but none bigger than that confrontation involving Independent Senator Lydia Thorpe at that reception at Parliament House, making headlines here, but also significantly overseas. Despite some protests over the last few days, the royals have largely been warmly received by the public. No doubt the King was expecting some protests, given that we have had these rumblings about whether Australia should sever ties with the monarchy for quite some time. Now, a little bit surprised that the royals didn't head to Bondi Beach this morning to cap off their trip, but we did see some pictures earlier in the week of them sunbaking by the pool at Admiralty House, so perhaps that's how they spent their morning.
Well, they missed Bondi. Ooh, that was a mistake. Anyway, Admiralty House on Sydney Harbour is pretty nice. Julia, thank you.